All the courts of the state of Jharkhand will take note of the law on restitution and mesne profits laid down by Hobbieli the Supreme Court and other high courts as discussed above, and will apply it in appropriate case. 1. It is the bounden duty and obligation of the court to neutralize any unjust enrichment and undeserved gain made by any party by invoking the jurisdiction of the court. 2. When a party applies and gets a stay or injunction from the court, it is always at the risk and responsibility of the party applying. An order of stay cannot be presumed to be conferment of additional right upon the litigating party. 3. Unscrupulous litigants be prevented from taking undue advantage by invoking jurisdiction of the court. 4. A person in wrongful possession should not only be removed from that place as early as possible but be compelled to pay for wrongful use of that premises fine, penalty and costs. Any leniency would seriously affect the credibility of the judicial system. 5. No litigant can derive benefit from the mere pendency of a case in a court of law. 6. A party cannot be allowed to take any benefit of his own wrongs. 7. Litigation should not be permitted to turn into a fruitful industry so that the unscrupulous litigants are encouraged to invoke the jurisdiction of the court. 8. The institution of litigation cannot be permitted to confer any advantage on a party by delayed action of courts. The observations of the Supreme Court in South Eastern Coalfields Limited v. State of MP 2003 8 SCC 648 AIR 2003 SC 4482 para 24 are reproduced below. 24. In law, the term restitution is used in three senses: I. Return or restoration of some specific thing to its rightful owner or status. 2. Compensation for benefits derived from a wrong done to another. 3. Compensation or reparation for the loss caused to another. The successful party can demand a. The delivery of benefit earned by the opposite party under the interim order of the court, or b. To make restitution for what it has lost, and it is the duty of the court to do so unless it feels that in the facts and on the circumstances of the case, the restitution would far from meeting the ends of justice, would rather defeat the same. Emphasis supplied Sama Corporation vs. Vijay Anant Gangan ORS Civil Appeal No 7774 of 2022 decided by the Supreme Court on 9 November 2022 as observed and held by this court in the case of Atma Ram Properties PVT, Ltd, Supra. From the date of the decree of eviction, the tenant is liable to pay mesne profits or compensation for use and occupation of the premises at the same rate at which the landlord would have been able to let out the premises and earn rent if the tenant would have vacated the premises. The landlord is not bound by the contractual rate of rent effective for the period preceding the date of decree.